Let's talk about big titties, and that is Sydney Sweeney. Because she says, Hollywood says it's about women empowering other women, but all of it is fake and none of it is happening. Now, this is actually in terms of a movie called Anyone But You. Has anyone watched that?
Yeah, that's the one. Did that come out earlier this year?
I think it might have been last
That's
year.
the R-rated rom-com with her and Glenn Powell.
Yes.
I don't remember if it was early this year or late last year when it got released, but yeah, that's the one that did really well, considering its budget and everything. And I think she may have had a producing role in that as well.
Yeah, I have not seen it. I did see the trailers for it, and I was always intrigued, but I never watched it. But apparently, what had happened was Hollywood producer Carol Baum said Sweeney is not pretty and can't act, and then slammed Sweeney's hit rom-com Anyone But You as unwatchable. A representative for the actor fired back at Baum at the time, slamming the producer for having the audacity to attack another woman. Now, I'll be honest, that's just stupid. Like, oh, she attacked another woman. It's like, what, we can't be critical of each other. Not was her comments nice? No, not really. I'm sure there's a nice, better, graceful way of talking about someone like that, especially in Hollywood. But Sydney Sweeney has actually come out and said this, and she says, it's very disheartening to see women tear other women down, especially when women who are successful in other avenues of their industry see younger talents working really hard, hoping to achieve whatever dreams that they may have, and then trying to bash and discredit any work that they've done. This entire industry, all people say, is women empowering other women. None of it's happening. All of it is fake and a front for all the other shit that they say behind everyone's back.
Yeah, and this is really what this is all about. And we've seen this as actresses who we may have been introduced to when they were younger and they had no problem showing a little skin or using their sexuality.
Mm.
People like Scarlett Johansson and the way her character was played in Iron Man and like all this stuff, right? All of a sudden they get a little bit older. They see younger women that come into the sphere that get a lot of attention, and they start talking about how, we really shouldn't be sexualizing people like this as actresses. It's not okay. And they start feeling threatened by these younger people coming in, maybe taking some of the roles that they themselves would have had. This is, and I like Sydney Sweeney for calling it out, all this fake Hollywood bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But the truth is, this specific thing is not necessarily a Hollywood thing. It's a woman thing. Okay.
Yep.
This is how
Jealous.
women act in the office, on YouTube, in real life, in Hollywood. This is a fucking women thing. They're all like, oh my gosh, it's so great to see you. Oh my God, I can't believe it's the first time we've seen each other in forever. And it's like, that fucking bitch. You see the look she gave me? I can't believe it. You hear what she did with this person? That is a female thing.
Yep.
So just want to put it out there.
No, you are 100% correct. And like a lot of, let's be real, a lot of YouTubers and celebrities, they all fucking do it. They all hate each other. So chat, don't believe everything you see on the internet. But I actually wanted to point this out that years ago, do you guys remember the Time's Up movement? The whole Me Too?
The time ran out pretty quick, didn't it?
It did. So that was all about women who have said enough is enough, and that was straight up their slogan. And there was tons of women involved, like 71 members of them, including Eva Longoria, who, remember that name because we're going to talk about it later. And she was in this, and these women basically were like threatened and like intimidated other women, especially like Cuomo's victims, for that sex assault thing that happened a couple years ago. And then this movement, because everyone found out that, these women were actually intimidating other women, victims or would-be victims or alleged victims, and this entire movement was dissolved. So it's nothing new here that Hollywood actually straight up hates each other and all the women just hate each other because they will do anything they can to just be at the top of the food chain.
So, well, and what Ryan brought up is interesting too, because there's that extra layer of Hollywood. Now, for women, when you're younger, that's when you succeed in Hollywood usually. And it's kind of in reverse for men, right? Like as men age, then they start to like get into their roles. So a lot of these older women, they are definitely jealous once they hit the wall and they see a younger celebrity, they get angry. But this entire situation is just so feminine. It's like, I'm upset that she's insulting women because women all have to be together. And I think that stuff is cringe too. But then there is this layer of women are jealous and just bitter. And yeah, it's like how with women, we will say things behind each other's back. And then men, you see them, they insult each other to their face. And that's what I love about men. And that's why I hang out with a lot of guys. It's because they're direct.
Yep.
If you have an issue with me, you're going to tell me and we're going to hash it out and that's it. And then we forget about it. We're laughing. And if we're insulting each other face to face, it's usually a joke. With women, it's like, oh my God, you're so hot. You're so pretty. You're the best. And then like behind, exactly like you guys said, oh, what a bitch. Oh my God, I hate her. Like, how dare she wear those shoes? It drives me insane. This is women everywhere. This just happens. This is the nature of women.
Yep.
So it is what it is. I'm not shocked. I don't know why this is breaking news. Breaking news, women are catty bitches.
Yeah, it's true. But it is nice to hear some youngsters say, no, this whole empowering
You know how old
movement-
she is?
She's like 30, isn't Sydney?
Well, she's 27, yeah.
Oh
Like,
shit, she's 1 year younger than me, damn.
yeah, you're like, it's nice to hear some youngster say this.
She's 1 year younger than
She's
me.
14.
Gee whiz.
Dude, I thought she was like 30, man. But anyway, whatever. Well, it is nice to hear the younger generation saying that because, like, what? We have Zendaya, who doesn't say a peep about anyone. Everyone loves her and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I'm sure she's been stabbed in the back a million times. I hate her.
I don't like Zendaya.
No, I think
There's a
she's
lot
shit.
of people who don't.
Well, I'm saying she's like one of the most popular actresses right now, right? She's like the it girl. Her, Florence, and Sydney, I'd say.
I don't love her or hate her as an actress, but I don't know if she I'm like trying to think. I don't know if she really gets too like involved in drama or like all these big virtue signals or anything. Not that I can really remember. She kind of just
I
does
know
her
she's a
thing.
lefty for sure. But yeah,
Probably,
I
and
don't
like
think I've seen anything either.
and
no.
like yeah, probably she's young. And the vast majority of people in Hollywood probably are, but you don't. I haven't at least seen too much stuff out there about her saying stuff like that. You know what I mean? Which
Mhm.
I think that should be your job. That's your job as an actress is to
Mhm.
act, and all the other stuff. Who cares?
Yeah, that's true. But I'm just trying to say, like, it's nice to actually see someone come out and say, no, this is all bullshit. Because also, you remember years ago, had Natalie Portman went to some type of huge event, I forget, the Oscars or whatever, and she had all the names of female directors who were snubbed and didn't get best director or whatever it was. And she's like, this is like for like all the women and she couldn't even speak, and it was like, so you're a fake, you were part of the Time's Up movement also, and everyone just quietly dissolved this. Like Emma Watson was part of the Time's Up movement. People don't remember that. This was all dissolved, all hushed. It's like, so you intimidated other women. And like that to me is just amazing. This is what Hollywood is, just intimidation.
Yeah, we talked about it before, all about female empowerment, all this stuff. And you got woke bitch Leslie Headland, who's a showrunner of The Acolyte. Well, how did she get into the entertainment industry? She was holding doors closed while Harvey Weinstein raped people, right? So like that's the type of female empowerment you can expect from people when they think they can get ahead. It's all fake. It's all bullshit. And shout out to Sydney Sweeney for calling these people fake, because that's what they are.